So you want to purchase a cryptocurrency, but you're not sure how. Well, don't you worry, because this video will be your step-by-step guide to use Binance in order for you to purchase the crypto that you want. By the end of this video, you would have opened a new account, verified it, secured it, verified your identity, deposited funds, purchased the crypto that you want, and hopefully withdraw your profits. Hey everybody, welcome to Cryptofy. This is John. In this channel, we bring to you important news, concepts, projects, as well as step-by-step guides such as this video. We will keep it short and to the point. However, please note that none of the content in this video is neither financial nor legal advice. So make sure that you always do your own research. If you already have some progress or know what you're doing to a certain extent, feel free to jump to a section of your interest by using the timestamps below. If, however, you're new to this, then I highly suggest that you follow through all the steps. So let's begin. First things first, let's get to know Binance a bit. Among all the centralized exchanges, Binance is known to be the biggest. That is because Binance is the exchange with most coins and tokens in circulation available for trade at an instant, given the relatively large liquidity pools backing these trading pairs. That simply means that you will most likely be able to find any coin and token that you're willing to trade here, and you will be able to trade it at an instant. In order to find whether your target crypto is listed in Binance, you can visit www.coinmarketcap.com and then in the search bar, just write the name of the coin that you're seeking and then simply navigate to the market section in the page that opens up. Here, if you find Binance as a listed exchange, then when you want to trade in Binance, you will be able to find that particular trading pair. If you see Binance there, then it can be found here. Now, I will not dive into the history of Binance, as that is not the purpose of this video. Okay, now that we know who we are dealing with, let's open an account. First, make sure that you're visiting the correct Binance, as in certain countries, you're obligated to use a particular Binance platform. For example, if you're in the US, you may be obliged to trade only by visiting binance.us. For the purposes of this video, however, we're going to assume that you can use binance.com. Now let's go to www.binance.com. Click the register button at the right top and enter the email address and the password that you would like to use with Binance. I highly recommend using a strong password. Typically, a strong password consists of uppercase letters, lowercase letters, special characters, and numbers. Here is an exemplary strong password. It uses uppercase letters, lowercase letters, special characters, and numbers. Tick the I agree with Binance's terms and conditions and scroll the puzzle sideways to where it belongs. This proves that you're not a 2-year-old baby. Now that you registered an account, you're going to need to verify it. Go to your email inbox. Here you will see an email from Binance with a 6-digit verification code. Put that code into the provided boxes. This proves that you have access to the email address that you provided. You will then be directed to the Binance welcome page. Now that you're in, the next step is to secure your account. To do this, you will need to use a method called the two-step verification. This essentially adds an additional layer of security when somebody wants to access your account, even if that is you. The first step was to enter your password, and the second step is going to be what you will enable now. Click on Go to Dashboard at the right top to navigate to your account dashboard. This dashboard is essentially a summary of all things financial related to your account. Things such as your deposits, your balance, and your trades. A pop-up window will open, asking you to decide between Google Authenticator and your phone. I would suggest Google Authenticator, as Binance does. Follow the steps provided on the screen until you've fully set it up. I would recommend doing this right now rather than later. When you download and open the Google Authenticator app, in order to scan the QR code on your screen, you will need to open the camera within the app by pressing the camera icon at the bottom right and then scanning the QR code on your screen. When you do, make sure that you write the code on your screen to a piece of paper and keep it safe. You will not need this all the time, but you will need it in case you lose or change your phone. On the next page, simply press the Get Code button and write down the code that you receive in your email into the box, along with the code that is being generated automatically in the Google Authenticator app. Note that your Google Authenticator Binance key changes periodically, and that is the whole point. And congratulations, your account is now very secure. Let's demonstrate this once to see how it works. First, log out of your account and try logging back in. After you enter your email and password, the login process is going to ask you to enter your Google Authenticator code, which is the second layer. You will then need to open your Google Authenticator app and enter the code that you see there before it disappears. And if you manage to do that, voila, you're in. You can find additional ways to further secure your account, but that would be an overkill at this point. The security page can always be accessed by navigating to the account icon at the right top and then dropping down to the security tab. Now that you verified and secured your account, you need to verify your identity. This is primarily done due to regulatory requirements. This process is also known as KYC, standing for Know Your Customer. You may also choose not to do this. However, in that case, you will not be able to withdraw your profits, hopefully your profits, from the exchange account back to your bank account. To verify your account, first, click on the account icon at the right top. Here you will notice that your current account status is unverified. Our goal is to turn this into verified. To do this, go to your dashboard and from there, go to Security. At the top, go to Identity Verification. First, confirm your country of residence. Next, click on Verify Now, located under Basic Verification. Enter your national ID number along with your name, your surname, and your date of birth. Then click Next. Then, enter your street address, your postcode, and your city of residence. Once you click Continue, the pop-up window will tell you that your basic identity verification is under review. Now, this will most likely be reviewed and verified instantly. We will now proceed with intermediate identity verification, which will be the last step to verify your identity. You will notice that this process, once completed successfully, will increase your deposit and withdrawal limit significantly. Click on Verify Now, located under Intermediate Verification. Here, you will need to prove that the information that you have shared with Binance is indeed correct by sharing with Binance your government-issued identity documentation. Choose whichever option suits you and click Continue. Then, follow the provided guidelines to take a picture of and upload your national ID document. Make sure you comply with the provided guidelines so that you won't have to repeat this process later. Next, you will need to take a selfie. Take a selfie that is similar to the reference photo and upload it. For the next and final step, you will need to download the Binance mobile application. Now do not close this window as you will need it for the upcoming step. Download the Binance mobile application and log in just as we practiced before. Click on the QR scanner icon at the right top of the app and allow access to the camera. This will open your camera. Use it to scan the QR code on your screen. Read the provided tips and click on Start Verification to start the process. Next, follow the instructions provided on your app to be able to take a selfie along with some head movements so the app can scan your face and match it to the selfie picture that you provided. Once the verification is successful, tap on the Close button on the mobile app and also click the I have completed this on my phone button on your screen. This will put your provided pictures under review. Now this should also be verified rather quickly. Once it is verified, you will have successfully verified your identity. You can confirm this from the verified badge on your account, which was our goal. Don't forget to like this video if you find it helpful, and also please share it with your friends who you think would benefit from it as well. Okay, at this point you have successfully verified both your account and your identity. This means now you can deposit to and withdraw from your own exchange account. In order to purchase the cryptocurrency that you want, first you need to deposit some funds to your Binance account. This newly deposited amount is going to become your new account balance, and you will use this balance to make a trade. Please note that if you wish to proceed from this point on without completing the prior steps in this video, you will not be able to deposit fiat or crypto and you will receive the following error messages. This is because you have not yet met the regulatory requirements. To deposit fiat, in other words euros, dollars, or any other non-cryptocurrency, navigate to your wallet and drop down to fiat and spot. From there, click on Deposit. You may choose not to show your balance by pressing the Hide Balance button should you require privacy at an instant. Then select your preferred currency and method of deposit. For instance, if you wish to make a deposit by using a bank card, select that option and plug in the information that is required. Then simply enter the amount that you wish to deposit. Once the transaction is successful, your account balance will have increased by the newly deposited fiat amount. You can see this by navigating to the fiat and spot segment on the left side menu and checking your new account balance. Depositing crypto to your account is slightly more sophisticated and does require a little bit more caution. However, it's not rocket science, so make sure you follow these steps correctly. This deposit crypto option can always be used whenever someone is sending you a cryptocurrency, or whenever you're withdrawing from a different exchange to your Binance account. To deposit crypto, navigate to your wallet and drop down to fiat and spot. From there, click on Deposit. Then select Deposit Crypto. Select the cryptocurrency that you wish to deposit to your account. Next, you will need to select the transfer network that you're going to use. Network selection is an important step and it must be done correctly for each transfer. If this is your first time depositing a crypto asset to your Binance account, you may need to click the Get Address button so that Binance can generate a new wallet for you for that particular cryptocurrency. Simply put, you should be able to select the same transfer network at the exchange that you are withdrawing the crypto asset from and at the exchange that you're depositing the crypto asset to. So both network selections must match. For example, if you wish to deposit Ether to your Binance account, then you may select ERC20 as the transfer network. Now, at the exchange that you're withdrawing your Ether from, you should also be able to select ERC20 as your transfer network. If the network selection in both ends do not match, then the crypto amount in consideration will be lost indefinitely and you will not be able to get it back. I repeat, the network selection must match. Now, I will not compare and contrast different transfer networks as that would deviate us from the purposes of this video. Here is a useful tip for your convenience. If you wish to deposit Bitcoin, you can select the SegWit network. Now, this will mean that your wallet is going to start with BC1. Once you select this, ensure that the network selection on the exchange that you're withdrawing from also supports SegWit. Similarly, if you're transferring Ether, always select ERC20. BSC20 or BEP may save you some cost at certain cases, but that is going to be a subject for a different video. Another useful tip is that if you're going to transfer USDT, which is the USD Tether stablecoin, then you can choose TRC as the network, as long as both ends support it. This would save you a lot in transaction fees and it would speed your transfer up significantly. Last but not least, a very useful tip is to send a small amount first. So whenever you're going to withdraw or whenever you're going to deposit, always send a tiny amount first to make sure that everything is intact. Then you can send the actual amount that you wish to transfer. This way, you will only be risking a small portion of your assets when you're making your first transfers. If you find these tips and details useful, then I would appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe to my channel to see more useful content. Also, please share it with your friends if you think that this video would benefit them as well. Now that your account balance shows something greater than zero, you can start trading and purchase the crypto asset of your choice. Not that it matters, but for the sake of this video, let's assume that you deposited fiat in euros and you have a total of 100 euros in your account balance. You will now use this 100 euros to make a trade. Let's go ahead and purchase 100 euros worth of Bitcoin. Now you can navigate to trade and then select convert from there. From the convert page, you can convert your fiat to crypto in a fast and easy manner. But I don't really suggest doing that. I highly recommend that you select Classic instead. This way we can make sure that you're getting the maximum amount of crypto for your buck. Now, I'm not going to go too much into details on why that is the case. So you're going to have to trust me with that as I push you towards a more advanced way to execute your trade. Now navigate to Trade and select Classic. Now this is going to open up a new window that looks like the entry portal to the matrix. And funny enough, to a certain extent, I would actually argue that it actually is a portal that opens up to the matrix, as it is the first door that opens up and exposes you to a whole new crypto reality. Now before we begin, if you prefer, navigate to the right top to the settings gear icon and select the dark theme. My personal preference is to use the dark theme instead of the light theme, as it's more comforting to my eyes. This screen that you're looking at right now is called the trading panel, where you will find a lot of figures and numbers. Now we will primarily focus on executing a successful trade. However, we will need to touch upon a few details so that you can get a better grasp of what you're doing. To concisely summarize, the table on your left is called the order book. Now the order book shows you the orders that are waiting to be filled, the orders that are waiting to be executed. Reds are sell orders, greens are buy orders. The price that is written in the middle with the big numbers is the equilibrium price that the orders are being executed on at that particular time. This is the same price that is written on the top left. So if you were to enter either a buy or a sell order and wanted it to execute right now, that would be the price that you should choose. The table at the right top lists the trading pairs that are available on this exchange. For instance, the BTC USDT trading pair allows you to trade between BTC, Bitcoin, with USDT, USD Tether stablecoin. So you can buy Bitcoin with your USD Tether, or you can sell Bitcoin for USD Tether. In our case, given that we deposited 100 euros, we would need to find a euro pair. Now, assuming that you want to purchase Bitcoin with your euros, we would have to navigate to the BTC Euro trading pair. Now notice on the trade pair search bar, we do not write Bitcoin or we do not write euros. Instead, we write BTC or EUR. That is because trading platforms such as Binance identify assets with their abbreviations called tickers rather than that asset's full name. So for Bitcoin, for example, the abbreviation, hence the ticker, is BTC. And similarly for euros, it is EUR. If you do not know the ticker for your crypto of preference, navigate to www.coinmarketcap.com or alternatively, navigate to www.coingecko.com and search for your asset there. Once you find your asset, you will also find its ticker. Once you find your trading pair, feel free to click on the star icon next to the pair. This will add it to your favorites list. Through your favorites list, you can then access that particular trading pair later with ease. You can always access your favorite trading pair list by clicking the star icon here. After you select the BTC Euro trading pair, you will need to use the order menu to place an order so that you can buy Bitcoin with your deposited euros. By default, this menu is set to limit orders, which is what we will use. The price box here will be used to enter the price at which you'd like to purchase your Bitcoin. The quantity box will be used to enter the amount of BTCs that you'd like to purchase at that price. And therefore, the total box will reflect how much you will pay in total in euros for that particular BTC order. So for example, if you were to enter an order at 40,000 euros for 1 BTC, the total would be 40,000 euros. If you were to enter an order at 40,000 euros for 2 BTCs, then the total would be 80,000 euros. Alternatively, after you enter the price, instead of writing down the amount of BTC that you'd like to purchase, you can choose to use the percentage bar below to allocate a certain percentage of your total available funds. However, remember the order book. It was showing us the price at which the trades are being executed at that particular moment. So if we write 40,000 euros and the price is 42,000 euros, then we would have to wait for the price to go down to 40,000 euros so that our order can be executed. So you can do one of two things at this point. A, you can write in 40K as the price and wait for the price to go down to 40K so that your order is executed. Or B, you can type in a price that is very close to the market price so that your order is executed rapidly. Here's a useful tip. Enter a price point that is marginally above the current price in order to pay a small premium to be able to buy fast. Similarly, enter a price point marginally below the current price to sacrifice just a little to be able to sell fast. This simply means that you're willing to pay a small premium so that your buy order executes rapidly. At the same time, it can mean that you're willing to sacrifice a little so that your sell order can execute rapidly. Also, if you think that this is a good guide and you would like to learn more about crypto, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I post a new video. Also, please like this video and do share it with your friends if you think that they would benefit from it as well. Once you fill in these values and click either buy or sell to place your order now becomes open. Now you can see your open orders from the table below. Your open orders, until filled, can be cancelled from this table should you wish. Here is an example of an open order. I just placed an order worth 100 euros in total at a price point of 30,000 euros. Now this is equivalent to 0.0033 BTC. If the price falls to 30,000 euros, this order will successfully execute, and I would have purchased BTC at 30,000 euros, which would be amazing. Once your order successfully executes, congratulations! You have just purchased your first crypto asset from Binance. And that means you just took the red pill. If you do not know, within the crypto community, in reference to the movie Matrix, taking the blue pill refers to continuing your financial undertakings by proceeding with the traditional financial systems and solutions. Whereas taking the red pill means that you would rather proceed with a decentralized blockchain solution in which there is no central control point. And that is essentially the current crypto economy. And if you made it this far into the video, then I will simply assume that you already made up your mind. This transaction should now be visible in your order history. To see it, simply click Order History. Your account balance is no longer 100 euros. Instead, it is BTC worth 100 euros now. So when the price of BTC goes up, your account balance goes up with it. You will simply need to follow the same steps to sell your Bitcoin, which I hope you never will. However, if you do want to sell and hopefully take your profits to your bank, you will need to do the following. Navigate to the wallet at the right top and drop down to Fiat and Spot. Click on the Withdraw button at the top. Select the withdrawal method that you prefer and simply follow through the guidelines just as we did when we were depositing fiat. So if you made it this far into the video, I sincerely wish you the best in your crypto journey. I do hope that it will be a very profitable one. And thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.